Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gerry Dick, coming to you this week from the heart of East Central Indiana, Muncie. We are in Muncie for our Engage Indiana series. This city, the fourth of 9 stops we are making around the state of Indiana on our 2024 Engage Indiana series. You know, this is a city and a region that for more than a century was really deeply rooted in manufacturing. It was this region's identity. But many of the traditional manufacturing plants that dotted the East Central Indiana landscape.
A shift change at Borg Warner in Muncie. Employees got word Thursday morning the plant is closing.
They're no longer here. And a region once defined by manufacturing is redefining its economy, its image, and its future.
Getting ready for another day at the plant.
The traditional manufacturing heritage in Muncie and East Central Indiana runs deep. But the decline and departure of iconic names that helped build the region, Ball, Borg Warner, Westinghouse, sent the economy into a decades-long downturn.
They've been downsizing, getting rid of our product line, so we knew it was coming, we just didn't know when.
Unemployment increased, population decreased. But there are signs this proud region is quietly poised for a comeback.
There's so much potential, and there's so many things happening in the region that we don't always do a great job of touting our successes. So really over the last 3 years, there's been over 2,000 jobs committed, over $2.2 billion of investment, and I don't think anyone really grasps those figures on a regional scale.
We are proud to bring to Muncie an infinitely recyclable and sustainable product while providing well-paying, skilled jobs.
Case in point, in 2021, Poland-based CanPack picked Muncie for a state-of-the-art aluminum beverage can manufacturing plant that now employs more than 300. Manufacturing here is also diversifying. The region's cluster of food processing companies, from Tyson Foods in Portland to Boar's Head in Newcastle, is continuing to grow, as is a burgeoning pet food manufacturing hub near Richmond, where General Mills Blue Buffalo is finishing a $200 million expansion. For the first time in decades, there are signs of population increases in parts of the region and signs of increased interest in downtown Muncie.
There was a point where we had to make a decision. Are we going to invest and stay here in Muncie, or are we going to go somewhere else?
Wealth management software company Accutech Systems turned down offers from around the country to stay home and move downtown. CEO Adam Unger, a Muncie native and Ball State grad, senses momentum in his hometown.
It's growing up here and, really seeing a Rust Belt city like Muncie that was hit hard, losing a lot of big jobs and big employers, and saying, let's, instead of going for maybe greener pastures, it might be easier, let's feel what, my wife and I talked about it and prayed about it and said, this is what we think we're called to do, is try to stay home and make an impact where we grew up. When you see investment starting to be made, especially in our downtown, which I believe is kind of the heart of our city, I think that begets new investment. And we're seeing more people have courage and take steps towards revitalization that we haven't seen in the past decade.
Educational change is happening in Muncie as well. 6 years ago, Ball State University stirred controversy with its takeover of the troubled Muncie Community School System. BSU President Jeff Mearns says the move has been positive, with implications for talent attraction.
High-quality public schools are the cornerstone, the foundation for any strong community, for every strong city or region. And over the last 5 or 6 years, as a result of our partnership with the Muncie Community Schools, that school district is on the rise. They have the resources to invest in teachers and staff. In just 6 years, we've increased teacher compensation by 40%. So teacher retention is up. We're able to recruit and retain outstanding teachers.
And Ball State is the recipient of a $35 million grant from Lilly Endowment that some say will transform Muncie from a town with a college to a cool college town. The grant will help fuel a $200 million makeover of the nearby village, including a new performing arts center.
There are so many really cool college campuses in the country that attract people. It's a great place to live and work and to have entertainment value types of things, and the old Ball State was kind of isolated a little. I think other universities have been the same way. And now with this integration, it allows Ball State and Muncie to become a really cool place to live and work.
Indeed, a transitional time here in East Central Indiana. Well, when we come back.
There is no one like Caitlin Clark.
6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three.
Women's sports in the spotlight, thanks in large part to Caitlin Clark. Find out about big plans for a new women's sports complex coming to Northwest Indiana.
Who knew superstar singer, songwriter, and composer Barry Manilow had a strong connection to East Central Indiana? Manilow started the first part of his career singing and playing at the Holiday Inn Hotel Lounge in Richmond.